Is that your version?
Yeah, did I see the song?
Exactly what's your version?
That's a very good song. Good morning. Armand's getting his Armand camera.
Good morning. You're getting your second cup ready.
Yeah.
Oh,
Make
you're
it
gonna
short.
be crazy.
I've already sipped on mine for a little bit. Good morning, Lena. Oh man. Oh. This guy was listening to some Juvenile last night.
No, we all were.
Oh, I thought you went in your room and started listening to
Why
it.
would I be listening to him in my room? Just going to bed. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
Have you ever seen Wild? Oh, good morning, Uncle Maury too. Raj,
Good
Lena,
morning.
Maury. That's
We got
That's the
team
Wednesday
coming.
trio.
The team.
Happy Hump Day, everybody!
Uh-oh.
What? It's Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Royals play today. They
Oh, I was
won
gonna talk.
yesterday.
I was gonna ask about Wild and Out.
Oh, Wild and Out?
Did you ever
No.
watch it before
College?
college? How are you liking it so far?
I didn't watch too much MTV. Well, I saw it.
Let's move this mic. We can't see your beautiful
You
face.
guys weren't the first people I watched it with. I watched it with other people on the floor.
Well, that's why I'm asking. What you think of it? I didn't ask who you've been watching it with. I just asked what you think of it. You enjoy the show? Do you enjoy the program?
Yeah. I first watched it freshman year. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think probably watch it more with you guys. Now it's more on the at the family reunion. Who we? I don't know that part. I just
that's the family reunion.
There's my cousin Raj.
Yeah, what about him?
I don't know. You're thinking of something too. We're moving our.
You said Raj. I was thinking Taj Mahal. Because it rhymes, sort of. Not really.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't be good at on the
You
spot.
get the
I wouldn't be good at the on the spot stuff. That's what you gotta be. You gotta be quick with it. You gotta be quick.
This looks like a tennis ball.
That one got you.
That one got me. That one got me. There's some good people, but you know who the best one is on the show?
Who?
The one in the new school.
Oh, DC Young Fly. Yeah, they always put him on new school because he's the only like bright spot on those teams. Yeah, that was a good program that I got introduced to early.
Yeah, I didn't watch too much like MTV or VH1 or whatever. It's on one of those, right?
VH1, yeah, MTV, yeah.
I would on VH1 with my cousins. I remember I would watch the VH1 Top 100 hits of whatever it is. Rock hits of the 90s, one hit wonders of the 90s. The redhead girl. Oh, no, not her.
Justine.
And
then her name Justina.
Yeah.
Everyone always talks about her butt. She can be the best one sometimes. Sometimes she can shut some people down. Sometimes.
What?
Nah, no.
I'm not a fan.
But sometimes you'd watch. Good morning, Pavin.
Good morning, Pavin.
Thanks for joining, fellas. Did you guys ever watch Wild and Out? We know Lena did. Were you guys? I don't know how you'd see it. I had a, me and my oldest brother. We have like a 12-year age difference. So if I watched anything that I shouldn't have as a kid, it was because of him. Oh, sorry, my bad. Was that covering?
Is that okay if I put it out there?
No, I'll put it right
I didn't know
here.
if you're still drinking.
No, I'll put it right there. We're just organizing the table. You can scoot in if you want. Come on down. Raj, as we talked about, we're gonna do a live mock draft today for you,
Yeah.
right in front of your
Give
eyes.
the people what they want.
Give the people what they want.
By the people, we mean Raj. Yeah.
Oh, watch. Yeah. Hey, it's one of those shows where it's perfect for YouTube watching. I love those types. YouTube, and not speaking about YouTube TV specifically, but YouTube in general, that's its own kind of like cables streaming, if you want to say. Like, you can watch parts of talk shows, game shows,
Because it has
competition
Yeah,
shows.
I
You can
guess.
watch those on YouTube.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess you could call it a type of streaming.
yeah,
It's like a video content library. That's what it is.
and is that the general like name for it, other than YouTube?
I don't think so. I don't know. I just thought of that right now.
YouTube, I like that.
Video content library.
a
I mean,
video
that's basically what it
content
is,
library.
right?
Yeah, no, it really
Like
was.
back 2,000 years ago, they had the libraries in like the other kingdoms, but now we have YouTube. That's because our information isn't in books.
Yeah,
It's
in videos.
here. So we have the library, which is the YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Where
it's kind of the cloud in its own cloud before the cloud.
Yeah.
Like we're the thinking man.
The Thinking Man, yes. You know who
Two
made the
statues.
Thinking Man?
I don't. Who?
I don't know either.
Damn you! I thought it was.
The Thinking Man.
Thought you were gonna be like someone from Persia made it. A Persian made it.
No, I think it's Greek.
I have no. I have.
The Thinker, Le Pensant. Le Pensant by Auguste Rodin. Just kidding. I shouldn't butcher his name. August Rodin? I don't know. Oh, it's only like 150 years old or something.
Is he from? And he's from France. He's from Paris.
Yeah, well, it's called the.
Thinking Man is a sculpture. Yes. Did we say it was a painting or something? Did I say it was a painting?
No, I think we meant sculpture. Did you say painting?
I didn't. I don't know what I said. If I said
Raj over here telling us what we already know. Thanks, Raj.
Raj on the record.
Here's my cousin, Raj.
He's got the title.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What? No, I got nothing. Nothing.
Was the Thinking Man sculpture? Was it a self sculpture, or was he sculpturing someone else? Do you think? Was this Rodin guy?
Maybe it's not
thinker?
someone else, but it's who he always thought he would be. The Thinking Man, always thinking.
I almost
Because
dropped my mug there.
What is that sculpture doing?
He's thinking.
The sculpture is
sitting.
always thinking.
And so the sculpturist, the sculptor.
Yeah, it's like 130 years old. The sculptor.
The
sculptor and the sculpture.
is always thinking.
The sculpture is always thinking. Because the thinking man's always like this, right?
Yeah.
Has he ever left from this position? Maybe in one of these movies.
Night at the museum.
Yeah.
I don't think he was in
Dum,
Night.
dum, dum, right?
Gum gum, give me dum, give me gum gum. I don't remember that movie as well as
I watched one of them in theaters, I think. Maybe two.
I watched the first one in theaters because I'll always remember like sitting in the theater watching the ending when September came on and they were having a party at the museum.
I watched some interesting movies in the theater.
Yeah, like
Alvin
what?
and the Chipmunks 3, I think.
You went and saw the third one in theaters?
I think so.
Oh,
So
wow.
one of our family members we could get free tickets to movies. So I don't know why.
Nah,
Just an
that's perfect.
excuse to hang out with family.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
More that than the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, see, look, he's like, you saw Alvin and the Chipmunks the third.
Because it was the one with the girl chipmunks, right? And it was the one on the cruise ship.
I didn't see the third
I don't know
one.
if you know. I feel like Terrell knows.
So it's like a competition. They're about to
Something
lose
like
it.
that. I watched the first one in theaters though. The first one wasn't bad.
But let's talk about this third one really quick. Because I saw Shrek the third one in theaters, but I feel like those are two different number 3 movies in a series. I saw Revenge of the Sith, the third episode of Star Wars in theaters.
I saw Night at the Museum 3 in theaters. That was the one I saw in theater.
Did you see Cars 3 in theaters?
I think I saw all the Cars in theaters.
This is a perfect.
The third one is on a ship. Yeah. I saw,
it's on a boat.
For a while, I saw every Pixar movie in theaters. Then I got to college, but
you still just so you're in college, you don't go see Pixar movies in theaters.
I kind of stopped seeing them. I think Cars 3 came out when we were in college. Incredible.
See Coco in theater? Cars 3 came out when we were in
I
college.
think so.
Wow.
People didn't like it. I didn't mind it.
Well, Cars 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it's good.
You know, I really like the Cars franchise. I love
Oh, yeah,
Cars.
we've talked about this. You've talked
But
about
I
it
don't
before.
think a lot of people and I used to be that way for Ratatouille, and then all of a sudden everyone on social media loves Ratatouille.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
TikTok. It's like TikTok made it famous again or
But
something.
it's kind of like the Twitter, TikTok people. I like car. Yeah. I guess I see Cars 3. I see what you mean. But Cars 2.
Oh, yeah. Cars 2 is a...
It was like Cars. 2 Cars.
Luigi.
Luigi.
So this is actually kind of a good conversation to get into because Fast and Furious just dropped.
Which car would you be from Cars?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
No, but which one would I be?
Which one would you be?
I don't know. I haven't watched the Cars
Tom
much.
Mater. No, I can't. No,
Look, Terrell agrees with you.
No, I don't know which one you would be. I said that just to see if Terrell would get a reaction.
Let me look up this Cars cast.
Family.
Well, no, I was gonna say
Sorry.
with the Fast and Furious 9 new trailer coming out today, it's almost like which movie franchises just pushed it too far. Unlike the Fast and Furious series, because they didn't push it too far. Good morning, Mia. I'm gonna assume Mia and her roommate Jesse.
Good morning. Good morning.
You'd be Sarge.
No.
I just read a name and you're just like, no. You wrote about Ramon.
I don't think I'm Ramon.
Sarge.
I think I know who I am.
Sheriff.
I'm either
Sheriff.
Luigi or what was his name? His friend.
Ramon.
No.
Fillmore.
The guy who talked 1 for the money, 2 for the show.
You'd be Van.
No.
Just Van. Tom Hanks was in it. Oh, he's the Woody car. I love Pixar.
What's the name of the character who's in every? What's the name of the voice actor who's in every Pixar movie? Let's see if you know. Hint: he was in Dancing with the Stars.
Like as a judge?
No, he was once on it.
Oh, as a dancer?
Yeah.
Oh, he or she?
He.
I don't know.
Want me to tell you who he's played in some of the movies? I think
Yeah.
he played the pig in
Oh,
Toy Story.
that's
He played the
he's from Cheers, the TV series.
Yes.
I saw his face on the Cars one.
Yeah.
He's a voice in every Pixar movie.
At one point he was. I'm assuming they kept that going.
This isn't a game show, Terrell. This is no game. This is life.
Except check the text I sent you, Terrell. I sent it to you too, but you're not on your phone.
Damn, my phone's over there. If I had to check my phone, I have to go mess with the camera. Terrell, just because you're here today, we're gonna do a Ravens and Chiefs mock draft.
I thought we're doing that. I thought we're doing first round.
Oh, we can do first round. We can do.
I
Chiefs.
can't be doing for another team that I don't.
Didn't you just say we're doing a first round? So
I can do a whole first round, but like
So we'll
picking
do-
7 times for like the Ravens, because I'm gonna have Terrell in my ear saying, "Don't, you better not mess up. You better not mess up." Now the
Who
first
cares?
round
It's a mock
pick,
draft.
first round pick, I don't know.
They're gonna go with an edge in the first round because the Ravens are gonna mess up. You know what? They're gonna trade out. Of the
There's
first
some
round,
good
actually.
edges though.
Yeah, I know, but an edge wouldn't make Terrell. Well, I guess maybe it would make Terrell happy. He said edge or wide receiver. Raj just letting us do us today.
Yeah.
He said good morning and he tapped out.
Raj, where you at?
What are you looking at? You looking at Cars again?
I might be. Because so it said pick a car, and we'll choose which car's character you are. But I don't think this is good because I'm picking all the sport cars. Yeah, see, I got Lightning McQueen. That wasn't a good quiz.
Well, because you were picking all the
Yeah.
sports cars. What is this?
All right,
Quizlet?
it's not that hard. Okay, we'll pick teams then. I'll be the Ravens. And
You want to be the Ravens? All right.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I would like to do a whole first round. I think that'd be fun.
We can do a whole first round.
But
We can trade the Ravens.
yeah.
out of the first round.
Who else is in here? Has any other I don't know questions or? Oh,
Last night was Armand cooked. The Royals won. Wild and Out. That was like a trifecta night. Taco Tuesday. Royals showed out. Royals pitching showed out Tuesday.
That was crazy.
TV Tuesday. Raj is sitting. He's just waiting for the mock draft.
Sorry,
So
Raj. I'm
patient.
taking a quiz of which car from Cars are you most like?
Yeah, Raj, don't you know? It's Armand's world. We're living in it.
How can I comment on? 1 second.
You can comment in the comments.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Keeping up with live now. 1 second.
as someone who consumed what Chef Armand made,
Uh-oh.
I would give you 2 thumbs
You're
up,
too
but I'm
nice.
holding the microphone.
You're too nice.
So here's your award.
Thank you. I'd like. You ever think of who you would like? Like I know you got the normal people you would think, right? A lot of people think God, your parents, right?
Oh, who would I think at an
If
awards?
I get an award show, I feel like I have too many people I need to directly thank.
You know what you do? You just say thank you, everyone.
You know what I would say? Thank you, everyone. Look at the camera. You know who you are. Because then I think they would know. And then maybe some people are going to think they know. But it's not really them.
What award are you receiving?
Best supporting actor. And
A Nobel Peace Prize? Did I say that right?
the Nobel Museum is one of the coolest museums I've been to. I think just because there was so much knowledge there. You know what? I forgot which guy it was, but I think it's Alexander Graham Bell.
Guy who invented the telephone?
I think.
Yes.
Who invented light? The light bulb.
Thomas Edison.
I think it was Thomas Edison said this. Success is 1% hard work and 99% perspiration.
Like sweat?
Yeah.
Nerves?
I mean, whatever sweat is, you got to put your sweat into your work. I don't know. I just liked it.
Or you got to work so hard you sweat?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
I can't. He's dead. Make you sweat. Boom, boom.
Because there are like some things there. So when I was younger, I figured something out by myself. Laying on the bed. No. Let me tell you this story. Laying on the bed and seeing the fan move. The fan moves fast. So I would start blinking real quick. And when you blink real quick, this is like 6-year-old Armand figuring this out. When you blink real quick, you see that you can start seeing the fan. What are those called? The pieces of the fan?
Yeah, the wings.
The fan wings. You can start actually seeing them individually move if you blink real quick. Okay?
Okay.
In like 2004, some guy won the Nobel Prize for math because he saw when you flick a light on a fast-moving object, you can see it like kind of move. Similar to what 6-year-old Armand thought.
You should have tweeted that.
I know. Blades. They're called blades.
Blades. Blade sounds dangerous.
Mm.
I used to just, touch them, like give them high fives when they were moving, try to stop them while they were moving. I'd probably mess up the fan, though. You ever had a metal fan? Don't put your hand in
A
there.
metal fan?
Yeah.
No.
With
I've
metal
never had
blades.
too many fans, but
You can never have too many fans. Hey.
sorry, I was reading this question. It's kind of a tough question, but I don't want to read it out loud. Think of a good. Let's say that one.
Is it a homework question?
What do you most like about the movie Cars?
Are you taking cards quiz still?
Well, yeah, this was a
All right.
better one.
All right, I'm pulling up the mock draft on my computer.
All right, let's do it. So we're just doing it on your computer and like for every team and we'll pick? Do we want to flip a coin of who gets the even and odd numbers? Is that how we want to do it, or am I making it too difficult?
No, I think we can just work on it together like a group project.
Okay.
Let's see. So we're going to do every team. Are we
Yeah.
doing PFF or NFL mock
You
draft
can pick
database?
whichever one you like better. Which
Alright.
one do you like better?
PFF gives you a grade, but I don't like them. Like they're like PFF standard.
Yeah,
I like-
it's harder to make. It's easier to make trades on NFL mock, but PFF at least gives you your grade.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying the
Oh.
same thing you're saying.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll do one round, all teams. We'll do realistic. Well, I guess it's just us, so it is going to be real. We'll do strict trading. All right. Let's get it started. All right, let's see. Share screen. I think you'll be able to see it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you see it?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, this is a long quiz. I gotta finish it later. All right, you're on the clock.
Were you taking like a 75 question quiz?
Well, it was
on
better
your
than
phone?
BuzzFeed's. BuzzFeed's was just like 7 questions, and it was just the cars. So obviously, I picked all the sports cars because I didn't like the other cars. Okay, the first pick in the NFL draft.
The 2021 NFL
In the
draft.
2021 NFL draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select.
Zach Wilson, BYU. No, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I think the first 2 picks
Are pretty
put in
telling.
stone. Yeah, and I don't say that until I feel like I know. And I think Jaguars. We know. I don't know anyone who says otherwise. Jaguars. It's 100%.
All right. Yo, I was gonna say you'll have to watch the comments.
Okay,
I
let's
can't
see what
look
the
at them.
comments are. If we get any calls from any new owners, go Jags. Shout out Jacksonville.
What's their area code? Shout out
7-1. No, I'm kidding.
721. Shout out to 721. Dang, that even sounds like a Florida area code.
Let's guess. I bet it's 614.
All right, I'm gonna go with 701.
904.
Wow.
Shout out the 90. Oh, Lena just said it too.
Shout out
Good job.
904.
904. Shout out the 904. Trevor Lawrence is coming your way.
Yeah, there. Fun fact or fun story, I guess you could say. He just got married recently, like this past weekend recently. Did you see what the Jacksonville fans sent him? They sent him. They found his online wedding registry, and they bought him like a touchscreen toaster and something else. But so you
A
got
touchscreen toaster.
Jacksonville fans. No, I've already the people
What in
want
the
Trevor
world
Lawrence.
is a touchscreen toaster?
You know,
You can't just put the toast in yourself?
Well, no, you put the toast in, but then it's touchscreen from there on. You know how you make how the toaster is here. You got to push the thing down.
The toaster there is just for show. I don't think it's ever been used.
Yeah, Terrell likes to microwave his Pop Tarts. No, but it's a pretty. I don't know, man. I've never seen one. I just heard about it, but I thought that was kind of like interesting. Like, wow, a touchscreen toaster. All right, Zach Wilson, BYU.
Do you think Jets are going to go any other way? Because I truly don't think so.
No, I think they need to get a quarterback first of all.
but
'cause
I think it's Wilson. I think it's like 99% Wilson.
or did they trade down?
They won't trade down.
All right, Zach Wilson, BYU.
You know why? Because I think they want Wilson.
Yeah.
And they won't trade down because if Wilson's available at 3, San Francisco's going to get him. And now the draft begins. This is when the draft begins. No, I truly think so. This is when the draft begins.
Don't knock the microwave Pop Tarts. Actually, it's pretty good. You can time them. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I was against it too, but I microwave my pizza rolls, and so I can't really judge because microwaving pizza rolls is really low. All right. You said this is where the draft begins.
I
Trading.
think so.
And please, if anyone has an opinion on what teams should do in this draft, shout them out. Because if they think that San Francisco is going to trade,
And I don't think San Francisco's going to trade.
All right, yeah,
I
because they
don't-
already traded into the spot.
I don't think the possible trades will happen. Please do. From the 904, Lena said she'll send us an air fryer.
She's always buying us stuff.
You know,
That's so
if you
nice.
want, I can read the comments. Oven pizza rolls are superior. You're right, Lily. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I understand that, but can they cook my pizza rolls in 2 minutes? No. 3 minutes? No.
No, we
The
can play a
microwave.
game. If you don't want to look at the comments, I'll read the comments in their voice, and you tell me who commented.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's that can go very bad.
I know. That's why I said we'll start after Lily, just in case I don't want to.
You don't want to get it wrong.
I don't want to. Yeah.
You don't want to butcher the impression. All right, San Francisco, Armand. What are your thoughts on this? Because in my opinion, I think they should get Justin Fields, but I don't know if they're going to get Justin.
My
Fields.
opinion is, I think if they're going to get a quarterback, which they will, I think they should get Justin Fields.
So we're going to agree on Justin.
Don't forget microwave taquitos. I can't do impressions. I don't know how to do impressions. Don't look. I got to think of a way.
Is that Lena?
No, here.
Because I do microwave my taquitos
No,
too.
don't
Is it
forget.
Mia? Because Mia would know if I microwave my taquitos.
Honey.
Oh, it's my mom.
No.
Your mom?
No. She said still. Can you get me Can you get me something, please? I need lavender honey tea. I need a.
Yeah, I said Mia.
Oh, you said your mom.
I said Mia before my mom
Oh.
because I said Mia would be the only one.
Oh, it was Mia. That was good. That was good. I did good.
Because
I did good.
Mia knows I microwave my taquitos. I was
Oh,
like,
I thought you said your mom.
No, Mia. I said.
I don't know how to do a Mia.
Because I said when you said honey, I said mom because my mom.
Yeah, I didn't know what Mia says a word. I thought it was honey. Stop.
No, that was bad time with the water. I thought it was hilarious that you went with the lavender tea one. Can you get me some lavender honey tea?
Yeah.
Wait, so you brought the cat food. Where's the cat what do cats pee in?
Litter box.
Litter box. Where's the litter? Where's the cat litter?
You saw the rest of the comments, so can't make those impressions. That's good. I'm running out
So
of
Justin
impressions.
Fields then, huh? Justin
Yeah,
Fields.
I mean, who do we want, Justin? We want them to pick Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
I don't think they. Okay, and now it gets even more interesting.
Do you trade? Do you keep drafting? Here's my thoughts on the reason why the Broncos won't trade ahead, because I don't see another team taking a quarterback here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they need to trade up to get Trey Lance, even though that's been kind of like a popular thing to go with, maybe a more familiar sight in mock drafts, having the Broncos trade up to get a quarterback. I don't think they need to, though.
I think the thing for
Once again, with all the hype around Mac Jones, one of those two guys is going to fall to you, whether it's Trey Lance or Jones.
I think the thing for the Falcons, if they aren't going to trade, who are they going to pick? It's really between, right? Sewell or Pitts. Are they really going to want another wide receiver? I mean, 3 receivers, that could be good.
No.
You said Falcons aren't a good team. What do they need? What are their needs? I'm looking at a website, draftnetwork.com. First few needs are quarterback, tight end, edge, offensive tackle. If they're going to go with a defensive player, it's probably in their favor to trade.
Okay.
But I don't think they're going to go with a defensive guy because, like you said, I don't think they're going to trade. I don't think they're going to trade here because you said who's not going to trade. Isn't that what you said?
Who's not going to trade?
You said I don't. Didn't you say?
I don't think the
they're gonna
Broncos were going to trade up. But the Falcons need a.
Who do you think they need?
They need a full roster. That's what they need.
So who do they already have? We know 3 people.
You have your
2 wide receivers and quarterback.
You have your quarterback for this year with Matt Ryan, Julio, and Calvin on the outside. Maybe they do get a Kyle Pitts here to add to that offensive, add to their offense. Where was their faults at last year? Was it not being able to score? Was it allowing too many teams to score? Keanu Neal, he's back as their safety this year, I believe. I know we're getting too much further depth into the conversation. Any Falcons in the group have an opinion on what the Falcons should do?
Isn't this Danny's second team, right?
Oh, he just says that because of the last name.
Well, I think that's a great reason.
Does Micah Parsons go here? Is that
If there's
too high
a team
up?
called like the I don't know Omaha Al Hosseinis, that'd be my team. But
Gosh. All right, let's say maybe the Broncos don't trade up. Do the Panthers trade up and get themselves the top weapon for Sam Darnold, or do they get their offensive tackle that they need ahead of the Bengals? Because I know the Bengals for sure will probably be drafting the best tackle available.
so you think there's going to be an interdivision trade?
Okay, there you go. So I guess not.
I don't think so.
Do the Lions trade up and secure a top pick for their new quarterback in Jared Goff? They lost Kenny Galladay.
They lost.
Or did the Falcons reach and draft the best available cornerback in Patrick Surtain, who has been a top 10?
I mean, here's what I think, and I like what you kind of went with. If it's not the Broncos, if it's not any team after the Broncos, if it's not I don't know, Patriots or whatnot, then I think Lions wouldn't be a bad idea.
Uh-huh.
You know, they trade up. It's just, are they willing to trade a lot for?
We can have some fun and do a Patriots trade up into the fourth pick, because that would be like a very Patriots thing to do. This is what happens when you put two indecisive people on a mock draft together.
1 second. Hello? No. Okay.
This guy's making jokes now.
No, I gotta. So you're saying So we're between a few things, right?
Yeah.
If they trade, who are they trading?
They can't. You gotta put your.
If they trade, who are they trading? If they trade, who are they trading with? Right?
Yeah.
If they don't
you have a
trade,
buyer?
who are they picking?
Surtain probably cornerback. No, they didn't need it. Maybe Micah Parsons. I'm gonna say Parsons or Kyle Pitts.
If they don't trade, I think Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts to the Falcons. Are we putting it in a?
If we want to.
All right.
If you want to be indecisive, we can. We'll figure it out. I know how we can figure it out. But if you want to go,
All right. How do we figure it out? Oh, flip a coin.
they pick, they trade.
All right. Perfect.
Heads is pick, tails is they trade.
Yep. I'm glad you brought that out.
Heads is they pick.
Tails is they trade.
Tails is they trade. That's tails. They're trading.
All right. Who are they trading with?
Who? Uh-oh. We didn't think we'd get here.
No, it's fine. I think
To make it simple,
let's say the Patriots trade up.
Oh, the Patriots. All right.
Who's trying to call me right now? This is not a good time.
It's the Patriots.
Oh my God, that's pretty funny.
It's
That is kind of perfect timing. All right, decline. All right. So let's see. Why we have Arizona? We need the Falcons. Falcons and New England.
So give them
New
swap
England.
the first rounds this year.
Yep.
Give them a first round next year.
Wow, really?
I think so.
Okay. And then
Because it's going to be hard for them to accept.
they feel like this is a full out kind of package trade. Got to trade a fourth, got to trade a third. Whoa, look at that. They're willing to put all that for the fourth pick. That too much?
Wait, did you click those or they made it for you?
I clicked those.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't make it for you.
You're saying that's right. So you're saying next year's round 1, round 3, round 4, and a 15? I don't think so.
Wait,
think,
hold on. Why is it all 2022?
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. Oh, because we're only doing a first round draft.
Well, so you're saying
That's crappy. All right, let's just not do any trade.
okay.
No. Kyle Pitts.
Let's go Kyle Pitts.
That's kind of crappy. Look at that. I forgot. All right, so that's where we found the downfall for this mock draft.
Let's go Kyle Pitts.
All right, looks like we're not doing any trades this round.
And then here we have Bengals. You said you got your knee. You know who they're gonna get.
They need an offensive line.
You really think they're gonna go Sewell? They don't want to give him a receiver?
No, they're going with Sewell. They can get. This is a deep receiver class, and they're picking in early in the second round where there's still going to be weapons
It's a
available.
deep tackle. class too.
Yes, but immediate starters, the best. If you can get the best tackle available, Joe Burrow was one of the most sacked quarterbacks last year, and he went out with a torn, and he got injured. They need help.
All right, do it.
All right,
And now we have the Dolphins.
look at that top 5.
So the Dolphins are here. There's no chance they get a quarterback.
No, not at all. Best receiver?
You don't think they get his teammate in Waddle to his teammate?
No.
I think they go best receiver. I think you go Jamar Chase. I think so far it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I think so, but I wouldn't be surprised if they want to go with a Devontae Smith or a Waddle.
We can do a Chase versus Waddle 50-50.
Okay, Chase versus Waddle.
We'll see what Bates says. Although we couldn't make a trade last
What's
time.
heads?
Heads is Chase, tails is Waddle. Whatever you want to call it.
In the 6th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins are selecting Jalen Waddle.
Okay, all right.
Waddle. Wow.
Which means the best available wide receiver for the Lions is there with Jamar Chase.
I think that's I feel like that's a good pick. I think you're right. You bring your weapon, and then you have the Panthers here.
Offensive tackle or wide receiver. Do you get another weapon for Sam Darnold, Teddy Bridgewater, whoever wins that contest? Or do you go protection? What does your needs say?
It says OT and CB.
So cornerback or a tackle?
I guess they don't need a. Let's think
of the wide receivers. Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
Moore is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
McCaffrey will be back. He's a running back wide receiver. I just put that.
Do you get Slater? You said you need that offensive line. You get Slater. You get the best corner, one of the best players. People say.
Yeah.
And Surtain, right? Is that what you do?
Should we take our first defense player off the board?
Did we take our first defensive player? We haven't taken a defensive player, have we?
Congratulations, Carolina. They'll probably trade back in this situation, but they're dumb now. So they're dumb on this, man. I didn't know you can only trade one.
That's weird.
That is
Just
weird.
press trade here. Let's see if that happens again. Just in case.
Yeah, see all the 2022 picks. They don't even include it.
That's weird.
You gotta play those rounds, I guess.
Now we have the Broncos, and they're kind of where they want to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they like this quarterback they like right now?
In Trey Lance, or do they want a tackle?
I mean, do they get, they can get Lance or
Moore? Moore. What's
Mac?
Oh, Mac Jones?
I'm thinking Mac Moore. Mac Jones needs a quarterback, linebacker, corner. Scroll back up. Quarterback, I'm seeing. Devontae, the Heisman winner's still there.
And what are their needs?
It said quarterback, corner, and linebacker. I mean, you can get the best linebacker available, right?
Or you can get the best available quarterback. Do they get Trey Lance here? Or do they get Mac Jones?
I think I would like them getting Trey Lance as we're playing Broncos twice.
Okay.
I think 2 reasons. 1, I don't think that's a good pick for them. But 2, if it is a good pick, at least it makes a division a little more interesting, right?
Yeah, I don't know I wonder how long he would sit behind Drew Lock
I told this joke to a Broncos fan.
Oh, let's hear it.
I told him it's not really a joke, and if you laugh, it's gonna be a nice laugh. But I told him, hey, it's not like you guys are in a difficult position, right? It's not like you guys are in a division with 2 up and coming or already there quarterbacks. It wasn't really a joke, but it was.
I don't even know if Derek Carr's up and coming anymore.
No, I didn't mean him.
You say Mahomes is up and coming?
I think already there, Mahomes
Yeah.
up and coming. You have
Herbert.
Yeah,
they can't slip up in the quarterback game this time. Maybe Mac Jones does sneak up in there and gets drafted.
Rush comes back. So you think they're going to
He's
get
not the
Lance?
best at drafting the quarterback position. And then the coaches that he hires are not the best at developing the quarterback
think-
that he drafts for them.
You think they're going to get Lance? You really think so? Don't you think they'd fire their coach? They got an old guy.
What about Mac Jones? Vic Fangio, yeah. What about Mac Jones? Maybe they do improve their offensive line and take best available tackle.
So what are we between? We're between 5 options.
No,
right?
we're behind. We're with Jones, Slater, and Lance. I don't think they take a receiver, and I don't think
You don't think they get Parsons?
No.
Okay. Jones, Slater, and Lance. So quarterback or tackle? Is that what we're doing first?
Maybe they get yeah.
Unless Raj wants to say something.
I'll let him. Yeah.
Quarterback.
I want to hear who we'd take. Done.
I don't think quarterback.
Who do you think? Tell me who you think, and I'll click his name.
If we're saying for the sake of their franchise, you really think you get with the coach who should be out the door?
Yeah.
With an old head, not just as coach, but as your VP or whatever.
And he's a defensive-minded head coach too. Keep
Defensive-minded head coach.
All right, so you're thinking Parsons.
Raj, I think Parsons. You took Parsons away. Raj says Mac. What do you think? You think someone?
I think. No, I don't think anyone, because I was thinking whatever Raj said. Honestly.
Okay, you go Mac. That's 2 people. That's you 2 said Mac. We can go.
No,
Mac.
I'm going with. I was just.
No,
what
not.
are you thinking?
I'm fine. I said my vote would be if we were 3 people in the draft room and we said okay, majority wins.
Yeah.
And I say Parsons. He says Mac.
No, I understand why you'd pick Parsons though.
Who do you say? Are you going to say one of those 2, or are you going to make it difficult? Say a third.
No, let's take Parsons. Because defense. Because you're thinking
Really?
defensive also.
I just don't think they should get a quarterback. I want you to say whatever you want. I don't want you to agree with me.
No.
I want you to go with what you want.
If I'm putting myself in the Broncos' shoes, and we've been on the Broncos for like 6 minutes. If anything, we want to destroy the Broncos. But since we're in the we're in Broncos suits right now, taking the best thing for the franchise, which is the best defensive player, and Von Miller.
Before you do that, Ross says Judy already has experience with Mac. Does that change your opinion, Marco? The tiebreaker.
No, I didn't change my
Okay.
opinion.
Oh, but Danny.
Oh.
Danny just said something about Mahomes.
What?
That's okay. Here's my Mahomes is. I can't do an impression.
Danny must be getting bored of us watching the. He must get bored of us.
So he says Mahomes still learning. He has to get better at working in the pocket
Right.
and getting through his progressions versus breaking the play down versus by bailing too quickly or drifting too much. He doesn't help his line. Sometimes he can get bet. That is crazy. Very being nitpicky at the things he can get crazy at. And I think, if we're talking about Mahomes, that is the thing about the myth of Mahomes. How he's fantastic.
All right. Broncos needs.
You mean Cowboys?
Cowboys needs. Sorry.
Cowboys, we know are crazy. Corner, interior D line,
That's why Danny played left field and slow pitch.
tackle.
What was the first one?
Okay, it's really on the defensive side.
I assume.
Corner,
Right.
the defensive side is corner, interior D line, and edge.
Okay.
Or they get a tackle to protect their quarterback.
Is a tackle a need
I mean, it was on there.
on the Cowboys?
You would think who just got injured?
I don't know who did just get injured.
Their quarterback,
Oh, right.
right? We're blanking on his name, aren't we?
Dak Prescott. No, I'm asking what was their top need on there? Because you read me.
Oh, the top need on there was corner.
All right. Then
Okay.
I think they just go with what they need available.
Okay.
With J.C. Horn.
Okay, let's do JC Horn.
But you want to switch it up and do.
No. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the Parsons one. Let's do JC Horn. And then we have New York.
How do you not get Devontae here? But I could see them
Shot.
getting.
Well, didn't they do some off-season work, right? With free agencies, right?
Yeah, they got Galladay. Now they got Galladay, Barkley, Ingram. Who else is there?
Barkley.
Saquon.
Well, yeah,
The running
I was
back?
talking free agency, but yeah, you're right. Okay, they got your
okay.
wide receiver, you got your running back. You got Kyle Rudolph, if that's anyone now, They got a corner, Adoree Jackson, right?
Dory, yeah.
So
What's their needs though?
Edge, linebacker, corner, wide receiver, offensive tackle. So it really is on the defensive end. Edge, linebacker.
Wow.
So see, that goes deep. Maybe they get that second receiver, or they get the best, but they also had tackle there. Maybe they protect their weapons, or maybe they get Devontae Smith.
Or do they go with Kwity Paye from Michigan?
He could be a baller, but if we aren't trading here, I would go with, my opinion, I'd go with either Smith or Slater.
I was thinking Slater.
Let's go Slater. Let's
with Mac
protect
Jones.
your weapons.
Because I think for the Giants, free agency was getting Mac Jones' weapon, which they did in
Not
Galladay.
Mac
And
Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones, his cousin.
Get Daniel Jones. Now, once again, since it's kind of his prove it year, get him some protection also with it. Because that way, if he doesn't work out, then you still get a top prospect in Slater for your offensive tackle position.
I think, Danny, you're right. We used to be someone in our family married in were Cowboys fans. They said they just don't want Jerry Jones to be that GM anymore.
Yeah.
It really ruins it. And that's why, it's hard to think of, who they're going to pick, because they could always pick someone crazy because it's the Cowboys. It's Jerry Jones.
Yeah. And that's why he went with the cornerback.
But now you have the Eagles. And, I like this. I don't think they get it. I know people want to flirt that out, maybe a quarterback. I don't think they do. I think you build.
Dump that take.
I think you build with the quarterback you have right now, right? You're
Jalen Hurts.
Heisman, or he got second place like 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
Think you go receiver. The need says
this is the perfect draft for the Eagles.
Yes.
That's the following.
Yes, I think it's not even worth looking. Devontae Smith.
You get the Heisman wide receiver now for your going to be rookie quarterback. I know he wasn't a rookie. I know he was a rookie this last year, but starting off the season now as a rookie quarterback. Chargers.
They top need is tackle.
Yes.
They've been saying get a tackle. I think they would rather get Slater, but I think Darisaw is good too.
Perfect.
Get the third best tackle.
And now, basically,
the Vikings. I know that take I told you earlier this week, right? Mac Jones for the Vikings. Do you know why I said Mac Jones? Because we were talking about it today. Mac Jones is good on a team with a lot of weapons, because that's what he showed. He hasn't showed how good he is without weapons. But the Vikings still have their head coach.
Zimmerman. Yeah.
Zimmer.
Right?
Yeah,
Mike Zimmer, yeah.
I wonder what it is of, coaches who have been there for a while, who are maybe soon to be out the door, picking the quarterback of the future. Maybe they don't pick the quarterback of the future. That's why I think maybe they don't do Mac Jones.
Okay, so what's their need?
Maybe they don't do a quarterback. It'd be a crazy thing, but let's not go with it. Safety. Interior O-line.
Okay. Elijah Vera Tucker's still there.
Corner. Edge. And offensive tackle.
Considering how kind of disastrous the Minnesota offensive line was this last year, and I think they lost even their best one. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but when the Chiefs had signed that guard, Thuney, when they had signed Thuney, there was another Minnesota offensive lineman, and it was their best one on their line. That was a free agent. Seeing that interior O-line is a need for them.
You're going to go Vera Tucker?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Vera Tucker, Elijah Vera Tucker. This draft, people thought it's about the quarterback. No, it's about protecting the quarterback.
But now the Patriots can.
And now the Patriots say, never mind. And this is great, because at 15, we've seen them someone get a quarterback of the future at 10 or 11, right? 15, you get your quarterback of the future.
At the right
price. You have him sit behind Newton with your weapons. Tell Cam, we watch I Am Athlete. We watch Michael Vick say you have one great season left.
Yeah.
Make this a great season.
So who did they go with? They more Trey Lance, mobile quarterback, or do you think they get their pocket passer in Mac Jones?
I think they stick with what they know.
And get the pocket passer.
I think they go.
That's
Mac
all right.
Jones.
I think that's the perfect New England pick right there. We'll see how far he moves up the draft board. That's a steal.
I think that's perfect for them. And I wonder if people don't want other teams stop that from happening, because they don't want New England.
Cardinals. they were the team of free agency, kind of. They got
Yeah, they're getting everyone.
Watt. They just signed James Conner to a contract yesterday or 2 days ago.
So it looks like they don't need the running back. And you know how people look down at a running back in first round? Their top need was a corner. And you have
And I think that's
corner there.
and I think that justifies with Patrick Peterson on last year of his deal, old, getting up there in age, needing to build on that secondary that you have already with Budda Baker in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
I like them taking Caleb Farley here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm.
I'm looking at the next
Mm.
looking at the next pick.
Trey Lance, they do it. They take
What
the
if it's
quarterback.
interesting? What if they do?
No, they will, because that's such a Raiders thing to do. Is take a quarterback now.
Do we want to go through their needs?
Oh, never mind. Patrick Peterson plays for the Vikings now. Look, see, they already lost Patrick Peterson. I was gonna say he's either gone or than last year. All right,
The
perfect.
Raiders? Do they? I kind of think that's a Raiders thing. You get Trey Lance. Because the Raiders are thinking what I just said that Broncos. You got the two quarterbacks in your division.
Yeah.
You were the team of the division last century.
Yeah.
And look who their owner is, their GM and their head coach.
They have weapons with Ruggs,
Like tight end
Waller. Who else is there on the wide receiver
running
spot?
back, right?
Josh Jacobs. The offensive line kind of depleted. You lost Rodney Hudson, the free agency.
And is there a
Another
good-
Cardinal?
Is there a
signee.
good Is there a good offensive line there? Linebacker, safety, interior D line. You're scrolling too much, and I think that means what we do. I like that for the Raiders. I like that for the division.
Yeah.
I know the other thing I say I like that. Just in case that does work out for them, I don't think that's going to be magical. I don't think so. But if it works out, it makes the division really interesting.
It does.
Let's do it. Trey Lance.
Interesting hand motion for that.
Sorry, I got to
choice.
put my coin here because I keep dingling it around. Now you got the Dolphins.
Yeah, he's just dingling his quarter around over here.
Now you got the Dolphins.
Who drafted a wide receiver earlier in this round.
They get edge, running back, tight end.
I think you take the edge in Quiddy Payne.
That athletic article I read, Krugler, I think his name is Dana Krugler.
Mm-hmm.
Quiddy Pay is a
yeah.
freak athlete, he calls, which I would have loved if he dropped. But I think Dolphins stop that for him. I think you get Pay. I think you get the freak athlete.
Welcome to Miami. Wow, imagine if Trey Lance would have fell to Washington. That would have been an automatic pick for them too.
Or Chicago.
Or Chicago.
You're right. And in the trading website, maybe that would have happened.
We'd have to do a
Maybe
7
we
round.
do that later when we get more energy or whatever. But
More energy. We have lots of energy. No, I'm kidding.
I think I need to make another coffee. But okay, now you got Washington, the DMV,
DMV.
a team that won their division. They're seeking to be the first team from their division to win back-to-back division titles in like 15 years.
And will they do it with a winning record? That's the big question. What are their needs, Armand?
Sorry, it's hard because it's in alphabetical order. Oh, they have it as Washington. Offensive tackle, linebacker, safety, corner. Who's there?
Another freak athlete.
Maybe you get your linebacker. You get that defensive presence.
Jeremiah Owusu.
On a good defensive team, maybe make your defense better.
Yeah. Or who are the receivers right now? They wouldn't draft Rashawn Bateman.
Well,
that
they
high.
have the guy everyone loves.
Terry McLaurin.
And
Do you help out your offense?
And
Do you
isn't
keep
Tevin
putting more on?
Jenkins the guy you said hasn't allowed a sack?
Oh no.
Someone else.
No.
Someone
There,
else.
I don't know. I don't know exactly.
I don't know who he
that
is,
could be
yeah.
right for him, but I know it's not.
So do they go? What are we between linebacker and Jeremiah or Tevin Jenkins?
Do they need offensive line help?
I think so.
Was that a need?
Yep. Offense tackle and linebacker are the first and second need. Do we go with the coin? Do we
I
go
think-
with the dingle dangle?
Yes, dingle dangle.
What's heads?
Jenkins and Tails is Jeremiah. Tails seems to be the one that's on a roll.
Okay. Tails is linebacker.
Yeah.
Heads is
Offensive
protection.
line.
Oh, it wiggled in my hand. The coin wanted an answer. The coin wants
The coin's going to give the
the
answer
NFC East champs.
to draft. So dramatic. What, a 19th
We
pick?
had Tails as Jeremiah.
Yeah.
He's still on the board.
Whoa!
Tevin Jenkins is going
So
to the Washington football team. And
for
then we
Washington.
have
Chicago.
the former team of the, what was it? The Nickelodeon player?
Oh,
The
Nickelodeon player of the playoff game. Not there anymore. He's in Buffalo. And there's no quarterback to draft on the Chicago Bears team. Armand, what are their needs according to your source?
Other than quarterback, offensive tackle, wide receiver, corner, and interior O-line. And maybe they do get a quarterback later. Maybe they get Kyle Trask later, but
Mhm.
that's for a later thing.
This is a one-round draft, not a
This is a
two-round or
one-round
three-round.
draft because that would have taken us like the whole draft. Offensive tackle, wide receiver, corner, interior, O-line.
Folks, specifically Chicago, welcome your new player on the Bears.
I think who
Rashad
are you
Bateman.
thinking? That's what I think.
All
I
right.
think Bateman. Oh, you kind of jokingly said that, but I
No,
think
no,
they
no.
get a receiver. 'Cause
I'm
they-
looking at who's available.
did they lose Allen Robinson, or is he still available?
No, they brought him back on a franchise tag. I think
So bring
has he
Rashad
signed it? I have no idea.
So maybe you bring Rashad Bateman. Maybe you get two top receivers.
That's what they.
Because you have Andy Dalton. Some people want to say he's better than. Yeah, get Bateman. Let's pick him.
Colts, dangerous defense. Are they suitors for Najee Harris?
Well,
Another running
who's the
back.
best offensive tackle available?
Oh, you got a Samuel Cosme from Texas.
Nah, you. Offensive tackle, corner, and wide receiver.
Oh well, they can't have
My thing is,
Bateman.
who's their quarterback? Old Eagles guy.
Carson Wentz.
Don't they want to protect him? No.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
still have Mr. Pancake?
Who's Pancake?
You still
Oh,
have your
yeah, your right guard. What's his name off the top of my head? I can't remember.
yeah, as a C in it.
That helps. A lot of edges on the board.
What are the picks? What are the options? Offensive tackle, corner, or wide receiver? Offensive tackle, corner, or wide receiver? Maybe in real life they would trade.
Right, but we don't have
This
that
isn't.
option right
This
now.
isn't real life. You're the Colts. You want to win the division this year.
I do. I do.
Who do you pick to better your team? You got a near MVP on your team. Remember, he was an injury away from MVP. People forget that.
Yeah, they had a perfect season going too with them. Or a really good season.
You get Kadarius Toney. Are you stopping these Chiefs fans from licking their fingers?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go with Kadarius Toney.
Let's do it. Let's get exciting.
A lot of receivers gone now early. All right, Tennessee Titans. I'm assuming need defense more than anything. They get themselves a linebacker in Jeremiah Owusu.
Not a need, but let's go with it.
No, all right. What's a need? An edge?
Corner. See,
Corner.
the thing is, maybe they don't go with knees, all right? Tennessee corner, wide receiver, offensive tackle, safety, tight end. These are the same needs for every team. Remember, this is just one website, so we can go against
What's the source?
the draftnetwork.com because
Oh.
it gives me like 4 needs. 4 levels of needs, basically every position.
Maybe they go best player available. Maybe not.
Maybe they do, well, because what is the best player available? Edge? That's a secondary need. And scroll up, or linebacker?
Not a big
That's
need.
also a secondary need. I think he's been on the board long enough. And I think, isn't that who you wanted? Best player available?
Yeah.
Let's get him. And then we have the Jets trying to rebuild quickly. They just got their quarterback of the future, right?
Yes, and Zach
That's their
Wilson.
only first need. So we go to their secondary needs. And it's basically half the other positions. Who's the best player available? What's his position? Edge?
Yes.
Edge is in that need. Corner, edge, receiver are the first 3 in there. There's like tight
First,
end,
the
running
first
back.
does the first edge get taken off the board then? And Gregory Rasul.
I think so.
Okay,
You got a defensive-minded head coach.
boom.
You got a good D line, right?
Is Sala?
Salah.
Is he a defensive minded
He was
coach?
defensive
coordinator?
coordinator, remember,
Perfect.
from 49ers.
You got to get your quarterback, then you got to get someone who can.
And
Sack
now
the
we
quarterback.
have the Steelers. I think it'll be funny if they get a running back.
But they won't. Maybe.
You don't think they will?
I don't know. I'm not the Steelers.
Corner, offensive tackle, running back, interior O-line.
What was it?
Corner, offensive tackle, running back, interior O-line. Najee Harris is a solid running back. We're probably getting in the age where running back shouldn't be in the first round.
Steelers fans that we've talked to, they don't want Najee Harris in the first round. They want someone in the deeper rounds. So maybe we go with their cornerback help and get them some Greg Newsome or a Trevon Moehrig
Okay.
or maybe a Christian Barmore.
Mm-hmm.
But defensive interior line is not what they need.
Defensive line was not what they need.
Let's go Greg Newsome.
Let's go Greg Newsome.
Gregory. Cousin Greg. All right. Jaguars.
They already got their quarterback of the future.
Maybe they get Harris. Maybe they're like, let's pump this offense up.
Offensive tackle, wide receiver, safety, or running back.
Or do they go defense? They used to be known for a killer defense.
Offensive tackle, wide receiver, safety, or running back. I'm between TCU or Harris.
All right, let's give them the best available safety.
Okay.
Browns.
Who do the Browns need? Edge, interior D line, wide receiver, corner.
Let's give them a Christian Barmore.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Well, edge was. You still have the two best edges, but what do you think? Remember, this is the source. We don't have to go with the source. What do you think is a bigger need for them? The edge or that D line?
Considering I can't name a defensive tackle on their side on their line,
Go with it.
but I can think of Miles Jack, but put someone opposite of him would be nice. And Jalen Phillips.
Bring him there. They were a penny
I'm thinking
time
again
away.
someone else who can rush the quarterback.
They need
From the U.
from the U. Bring the chain,
All right, this is where it gets fun.
and this is where it gets fun.
Harris.
This is where it
Zayvon
gets
Collins.
fun. Just in case he's not watching, let's start. Let me do a little Snapchat for him.
For Terrell.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne going to.
So we got the Ravens.
Yes.
Number
Terrence
27.
Marshall's there. He has said he likes Terrence
A
Marshall.
wide receiver's there. Maybe a reach.
An edge is there, though, too.
An edge is there. Who are you saying they go with?
I don't know, honestly. I think maybe they get themselves Terrence Marshall because I think they're thinking wide receiver first.
They're going with the guy who's whispering in your ear then. Edge, safety, wide receiver. Those are the needs.
Are you videotaping me for Terrell?
Yeah, I am. All right. In the 27th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select. You can go with it.
There we go. There you go, Terrell.
Terrence Marshall.
I almost wanted to give him Rondale Moore or Elijah Moore, but no, that's all right. Okay, Saints.
The Saints, huh? They get that movie.
Oh yeah.
I had to tell my mom.
Who's Kevin
I'm like,
James?
guess who's playing the Saints coach? She's like, who's Kevin James? I'm like, you know who Kevin James is. She searches. What? Corner, wide receiver, edge, or linebacker? Corner, wide receiver, edge, or linebacker?
Let's give him the best edge.
Let's give him Aziz.
Ojulari.
Ojulari.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ojulari.
Mm-hmm.
Packers. They have their future running back. They have their future quarterback.
Offensive tackle, wide receiver, corner, D-line, or linebacker?
Let's give him. Brendan, I know he's talked about defensive line for the Packers, so we're gonna go ahead and give him the best available one. on here with Christian Barmore. In a deep wide receiver class, I think they can get themselves a legit number 2 to sit behind Devontae Adams later on in the draft. Let's get the best defensive line for them. Maybe he won't like that pick. I don't know. All right. Bills. Defensive needs, I'm guessing.
This is corner, edge, and wide receiver. And you know what? Maybe you do beefing up that defense, which is a good defense.
Edge?
Corner, edge, or wide receiver?
Jason Oweh.
Okay. I kind of like Oweh for the next pick, but it's me. And now we have our team.
Well, the Bills stole him from the
Now
Chiefs.
we have our team. We have who's available. They can make all of us scratch our heads for 5 minutes, go in our rooms, and then convince ourselves that, you know what, we can play with 2 top running backs.
Or not.
But we're not. You got Zaven Collins. We've been talking about him early. You can beefing up that O-line with Cosme, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've said, what do you want? You want a left tackle. And you're looking. Where does it say left? Where does it say left? A body beautiful standing in at a hair over 6'6". He's got good hair.
Blind side as a big upside as a blind side
pass protector.
That's
We're
like
liking
exactly what the Chiefs need.
You got Jalen Mayfield. You can get another wide receiver. I think I'm kind of fine getting, I don't know.
The best available tackle, the best available wide receiver.
I think I'd rather get best available tackle
than
wide receiver because I think Rondale Moore is going to be great.
Or they trade for Orlando Brown. No.
Who do you think? You haven't been doing much talking.
What are you talking about, man? I've been doing plenty of talking.
You've been doing the drafting. You're the guy sending
you have the you have the sources.
I'm the guy calling the players.
I mean,
I think
at a point, like I said again, I think once it's a deep wide receiver draft for the Chiefs, there's no, I wouldn't risk your first round pick on a linebacker like Collins. I think you just got to go for the big immediate need, and if they don't make any adjustments at this position for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however far, 2 weeks from the draft, then you got to go with the best available tackle that's there. And look, he even fits where you're even drafting at.
Let's go with it.
And does this pick even matter for this? Let's just say they get Najee Harris. He fell to them. Just add more offense around Tom Brady.
All right.
Wow.
Let's save.
What a great live Coffee's on draft. That first round that took 30 minutes. If you stayed for this one, thank you very much.
How many?
What?
I was going to see how many people stayed.
5.
Wow, 500 people.
Yeah, right. That'd be nuts. Our StreamYard would break if that happened.
So, looking back, I think that's good. I think the top 3 is what we want. Does San Francisco go with Fields, or do they shock everyone, go with the Mac Jones? And if they go with Mac Jones, maybe that does change things for the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
And if that doesn't, then obviously teams will be trading because you got Fields available.
And someone's going to want him.
4.
That may be
5.
someone worth that we said the Broncos would trade up for.
And maybe 6 looks. Maybe Miami says, hey, maybe we do go with
We restart at the quarterback position. And you know what? The Falcons could get themselves Tua if that were to be the case. Because I feel like they'd have to give up someone like Tua.
And I think we got the Terrell word of approval.
What'd he say?
Wide receiver. He says Terrence with crying emojis.
Oh, there you go.
I think that's good.
Should have just did Bateman and see what he said. No.
He wasn't available.
No, he wasn't. Not Bateman. I was going to say
so that's
Rondale Moore.
If we were 32 GMs.
All under, like, for the majority of the teams, did we draft needs? Yes. Did we listen to someone else about those needs? Yes.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, we went through 31 teams.
We went through 32 teams. Some things we knew, some things we didn't. We couldn't get creative with trades, but we did.
I hope that was satisfying to you, Raj. I hope this right here was a complete
was what you want.
A+. I hope I don't care about the PFF grade. I care about the Raj grade.
The Raj grade of approval.
Samuel Cosme. Immediate starter for the Chiefs? I don't know. I
could be something that happens, Could be someone they pick.
That'd be kind of fun. I'm looking back at Danny's A+. Look at that.
That's all we needed.
let's hope the Royals have an A-plus performance today when they close out the series against the Angels.
That Ohtani guy.
The last time that Danny Duffy got the win, Wade Davis pitched an inning, and Holland got the save was 2014 ALDS Game 1. And in that series, they swept the Angels.
Wow, I remember that. Couple comeback performances there, huh?
In the yes, in that game, yes. Hang on, someone. Of course, what happens today? Chiefs Twitter tweets out.
Damn it!
With the first round pick, with the 31st pick, who are you taking? Of course, the Chiefs tweet that out today. Someone said Terrence Marshall, best offensive tackle there. So that's what we did. Best offensive tackle available, yes. Chiefs Twitter, okay. Whatever the best offensive tackle is, or Kadarius Toney. I like Eichenberg, but I think the best offensive line that's available. I think we did. I think we did just fine then. Someone traded up.
Trade it to. How do you feel about trading it to the Ravens or Orlando Brown? I've been seeing on my Twitter.
I'm fine with them. Go with it. I'm fine with it. That's a proven offensive lineman. I think that's where people get their. Where people don't want to do it is that he's been playing right tackle, which fine. But once again, NFL proven guy there. I'm still fine with them drafting a first round pick on the best tackle available, and then signing a veteran like I know I mentioned his name plenty of times, Villanueva onto the roster as well.
I think I'd like them drafting a lineman, and like you said, this is a deep wide receiver draft.
You could double dip in the wide receiver position for all I care. Double dip
lineman.
That's what I was saying. Maybe even triple dip with the offensive lineman because that's another deep class with plenty of prospects that you can build on. Because once again, the Chiefs have a lot of
Get a small school guy who's shown he's proven, but has few head injuries. That's what I say.
No.
What? No, someone who has few injuries who hasn't. I kind of like that, you know.
Maybe,
I know that doesn't really make sense.
Maybe you get the best player with your first round pick, and then you draft someone like a Creed Humphrey. I don't know. But then again, you got to figure out that tackle position.
Get a Creed Humphrey. A lot of people like Dickerson, right?
Landon.
That injury worries me, but
I still like Deontay Brown for a third round, fourth round.
And we'll see who drops. We kind of did pick who was
based on
best
needs
available, and who were the best available. So there's going to be shocking picks there, like the Raiders, and that was our shocking pick, I think.
I thought that was pretty fun, though. I could see that possibly happening.
I could see that happening too. We got 15 days where we see who's right. Are we right? Anyone who wants to play along with us.
I'll probably do some Chiefs mock draft after this. I gotta go pee though.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Oh, we won't have any episodes Friday or Monday. So we'll be back a week from today, Wednesday. So yeah, no episode Friday or Monday due to we lost some viewers on my pee comment, I think. Due to just other things that got to be done. So we'll see you guys back next Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your week and the start of your next week. But yeah, thanks for coming back on to another episode of Coffee's On.
Yeah.
Woo! Spring edition, spring break edition. Just kidding. I'm just gonna hit the end broadcast button now.